Hey, what's up, boys? Got the Super T. Higgins. T. Higgins Day today, baby. T. Higgins. Going live. Neighborhood picks here, guys. Neighborhood picks. We are live. How's everybody doing today? Good to see everybody. We're here for another Sunday. We are going. And I got a couple prop bets that I like. I can't wait to get a few people in here. I got a couple things that I really like. Really like. Hey, the fade is looking not bad. T. Rich, is that you, buddy? I wanted to talk to you about something. I hope it's you. Get in here, T. Rich. We got stuff to talk about before we get into the start sits. I'm liking a few things here. Hey, T. Rich, you ready? I got the best bet that I like so far. Jacoby Myers is such a consistent guy for the Patriots. I looked at his over-under. Jacoby Myers' normal over-under is 3.5. 3.5. Tommy Tampa money line. Don't even mess around. This is like a safe parlay. Tampa Bay money line. Evans is playing. Fournette ran like LSU. Lenny, fucking great last week. Julio, game time decision. He'll end up playing. All of a sudden, you're gonna have Julio, Tom Brady, Evans, Fournette, Tampa Bay money line, Jacoby Myers. This is what I'm doing in fantasy. Jacoby Myers. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh shit, PV's in the house. What's up, buddy? Listen, here's my thing for today. I love Jacoby Myers. I had a couple injuries. I have a Band-Aid on my fantasy team. So I grabbed Jacoby Myers because his floor is so high. I've watched that kid since he came into the league. His rookie year, he didn't have a touchdown reception. That was the knock. But he would always catch 5 or 6 for 56. Then I watched him last year, obviously be the number one guy. I can guarantee you, this is my first Joe Namath guarantee of the season, like how I discovered T. Higgins last year. Joe Namath guarantee of the season. Jacoby Myers today is going over that 3.5. Here's my logic behind it. The Blitzburg Steelers. The Steelers are going to be blitzing all day, right? Hear me out here. This is a thought out parlay, and it's not all the time where you can get variables on your side. So the Steelers are going to be blitzing all day. Mac Jones is pretty good at picking up blitzes, okay? So what's going to happen? Hunter Henry's going to be involved. Jacoby Myers is going to get some quick slants, shit like that. I looked at the Patriots same game parlays. Okay, if I like the Patriots to possibly pull that win out, they're like even pick 'em. Same game parlay. Jacoby Myers is 3.5 catches, low. Jacoby Myers should introduce himself as, hi, how are you? My name's 5 for 56. Jacoby Myers gets 5 for 56 or 6 every single game. You could just mark it down. Remember I'm saying this. Remember this intro. Jacoby Myers. Like, it's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm Tom Brady. Hi, I'm 5 for 56. Nice to meet you. Like that, like 5 for 56. You go over with Jacoby Myers. And Hunter Henry is a good tight end. New England lost last week. Blitzburg Steelers. I just explained how Pittsburgh loves to blitz. Hunter Henry, hammer the over with him too. He's at 2.5 catches. He catches 3 balls, you win. Jacoby catches 4 balls, you win. So you go Jacoby Myers over 3.5, Hunter Henry over 2.5, and you could put them by themselves. They're both plus 200. You know, they're good bets. I'm going. Mel's in the room. Carmelo out in Florida. Let me sip my sugar-free Red Bull. I'm ready for you, kid. For those of you who don't know, T. Rich, we got 2 commissioners in the league at one time. Love you guys. Carmelo is my boy from Clifton, and we got our league going across the country online because we stick together. And I won the league. Oh, guys, I won both your leagues last year. It's me. All right, how you doing? Introduction. All right, so I won both your leagues. So I love saying that. I can't wait till the belts come. So that's the gist of that. Mel, how about that 25 burger that Mike Williams put on you Thursday night? I never thought that. I got lucky. You wouldn't expect before the game that okay, I got Mike Williams, he's got Kelsey. It's gonna be 25-7 at the end of the night. I'd be like, fuck, all right, Williams, give me 7. I wouldn't expect Mike Williams to give me that much. I got lucky there. That was nice. Oh, guys, this is neighborhood picks. Share what's going on right now. My live stream, Mel, uh, Afnan. I always fuck up your name. That's why I don't say it out loud. But I know you well. um, Share this shit. Get the boys in here. Ask me who starts, sit, who we like in the games, because I'm looking at everything, not just fantasy. I'm looking at bets too. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. The Giants are a pick 'em. That means everybody's betting Carolina. The Giants were a slight favorite a little while ago. Injury updates right now. Well, first let's go with my man right here. My man, T. Higgins. T. Higgins, for those of you who don't know this, T. Higgins had a concussion. He was in the protocol, and he passed the protocol, and his dad passed away. So T. Higgins was actually mourning the death of his father, and he came back, and he's a full go. I got the word. I didn't get it firsthand, so I'm trusting you. T. Rich, trusting you. T. Higgins is a go. Julio Jones is a knee away from not playing. He's a game time decision. I used to say when Julio Jones was in his prime that I will never take him in fantasy because every Sunday Julio Jones was questionable, and sometimes he would have 250 yards. So it's just such a pain in the ass. I got him in the flex in one of my leagues, but I don't even think I could play him. That's why I got to get off quarter of. I'm getting the injury report now. Let me go on NFL Network, ESPN. I said one thing and did another. Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. I'm getting the injury reports. I'm getting the weather reports too. The weather reports are. We got another rain game with the 49ers. Julio. I fucking hate Julio Jones. That guy had a turf toe for like 7 straight years, and every year on fantasy he was questionable Sunday morning. And I'd be playing against him. I'm like, oh, good, he's questionable. He's not going to play. 11 for 180 and 2. Oh, who else do we like this week? I'm just going to go over the quick one. As a Giants fan, I'm so excited. Oh, my God, did I get excited last week. The way they went for 2, the coach, the attitude, the comeback. That was nice. Saquon, the way they got him in space. You got the game of the comeback player of the year candidates, McCaffrey and Saquon. And I just think that Saquon he's way better than all these other guys. So they started to put him in the boat like he was going to be a bust. I think Saquon is 3 times the player that Zeke is. He's bounced back. He looks strong. I think he could be the best back in football this year. Colts, must-win game. Must-win game, T-Rich. T-Rich, I went with the Colts. Because I feel like what we were discussing, that if the Colts didn't lay a stinker last week, they'd be 9-point favorite today. They'd be a 9-point favorite. They'd be 7, 8, 9. I have to take the Colts laying the 3 against the Jags. If Horseface comes up and beats the Colts today, I know they don't have Pittman. I know a lot of people want to go to Campbell. I don't know enough about him to say go for it. Like there's certain backups that I got my eye on. There's rookies. There's Treylon Burks. Right now, I got an interesting thing. I got Julio, game time decision. And on my bench, I got Robert Woods and Treylon Burks. And here's the thing I want to say to you guys. Don't drop guys right away that you had high hopes for. I had high hopes for Tony Pollard. It looks terrible right now, but I can't just drop him. I've seen guys drop. I dropped Justin Jefferson 2 years ago. I'm an idiot. And I'm not here to say I'm smarter. You look at everything, and sometimes you get tricked. And that's the fun of it. Sometimes you make a great decision. You feel like you're the smartest guy in the world. Then you get tricked on something. So that's why over the years, I just thought I take my guys that I like, and with the analytics, a little bit of everything, a little bit of eyeball test. You got to put in all the variables. And now we got one weather game in Chicago so far. This Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. Share the shit. Hey, what's up, year round? Winston or Wentz? Man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a funny little anecdote about that. I put a Band-Aid. I got a couple injuries in one of my fantasy leagues. Godwin's down. Lazard, I don't trust yet. I need to see him for a game. I got Curtis Samuel in there because they used him like Debo Samuel, and Washington didn't look so bad. So I might go with Wentz. Winston, listen to this. Everybody's focused on Tampa Bay with maybe they don't have receivers. And by the time 12:55 comes along, you're gonna have Julio, Mike Evans, Fournette that just went for $160 last week, Tommy. They're gonna fucking kill the Saints today. No Kamara. Ingram's not gonna get 7 years younger just because he's starting today. Look for Taysom Hill. Look, if you got Taysom Hill, look, I would put Taysom Hill in a flex today if I had him, like a double flex league, 12-man league or something. I would take a shot on Taysom. What's up? What's up, PD Jenks? PD Jenks. What's up, baby? Who do I start? Lazard or Mark Ingram? Oh man, I was just talking about that. I have Lazard on one of my teams. However, I got a lead on the guy I'm playing, so I'm not gonna start him tonight. I'm going with Jacoby Myers on one of my flex because he's a high floor guy. I know he's gonna get 5 for 56. He's just introduced himself like, "Hi, I'm 5 for 56. Nice to meet you." Like pencil it in. So I like Lazard. If you're gonna go with Lazard, like higher ceiling, Lazard or this guy Ingram, you got to go Lazard. Petey, you got to go Lazard, bro. You got to take a shot. You got to roll the dice. Mark Ingram, he doesn't have any explosion anymore. He's getting older. He's like 34. He's a husky little fella. Like I don't know. I definitely Lazard. That's gonna be Aaron Rodgers #1 tonight. That's Rodgers 1. If I had balls, I'd start him. I'm telling you, and I'm starting Jacoby Myers because I have a hunch on the bet of the week. Jacoby Myers over 3.5 catches on FanDuel. Love that. Love it. Blitzburg, neighborhood picks. Like and subscribe, guys. Blitzburg Steelers are going to blitz all day. Hunter Henry's going over that 2.5. Jacoby Myers going over that 3.5. Oh, hey, Josh. What's up, Josh? Oh, yeah, I wanted to touch on that last night. I tell you what, me and C Rich cooked up a combat sports parlay last night and we won. Canelo was minus 500. So we're looking at the lines. We're like, how do we get this joint down? So we're looking and we both at the same time we're like, okay, Triple G's a tough son of a bitch. He's 40. He doesn't have the juice when it's time to go get it at the end of the fight in the late rounds. He's not going to have it. Canelo will. Canelo will win by decision. We checked the odds. Canelo by decision plus 100. We did Canelo by decision with Corey Sandhagen, and we cleaned up. So we got a little extra cash going into today. So that's fun. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Fucking having fun here. Yeah, I wouldn't go with Jameis because if you can't get a running game going, you're one-dimensional. They might put Taysom Hill in for a lot of packages. I'd go with Wentz on that one, I think. But yeah, man, I didn't even see the Canelo fight, but when I was talking to C Rich last night, I saw it in my mind. I figured Canelo would steadily beat him and win on a decision, and he did. So we got lucky there. That was good. If Julio is out, I like Russell Gage a lot, but they're saying he's questionable. I'm waiting. T Rich, if you got the wire, I got a couple devices here going. I don't have the wire on Gage yet. We need to check the health of Russell Gage. If Gage was 100%, Julio scratched, I would say, yeah, hell yeah. Russell Gage is a good receiver. However, I know he's questionable as well, so we have to look at that. That's what we're doing. That's what we'll be doing this next hour. This is important. The season's starting to get an identity. Last week we had an empty canvas with a paintbrush with no canvas. At least now we got a week under our belts. We're seeing things. Don't jump out of the window on one bad week on your guys. I didn't bench Mike Williams because of a shitty week 1, and I knew he'd go off. Don't jump out of the window if your guy has a slow first 2-3 weeks. If you got the Treylon Burks, if you got the George Pickens, you got to hold on to him for a month. You know, one of these guys is going to pop off. Happens every year. Julio is out. Oh, man. Here we go. Julio Jones, neighborhood picks, guys. Like and subscribe. Share the channel. We got the word. Julio is out. So now it's a real thing. I still love the Bucks. But Julio is out. So now we got to check Russell Gage. Where are we at? Gage is active. Okay. You know what, though? I don't know if it's going to be a Tommy sling it 50 times game. Fournette looked strong. Last week. The receivers are banged up. They're going. Evans' calf didn't get 100%, but he's a go. Julio's out. Gage was quite. They're still banged up. It might be a blah game. It might be 17-6. I don't know about Gage today. Don't know about Gage. I don't love him. I don't love him. Cody, I don't love him. I like him, but it's a total I was talking to a few people Thursday night. I took a shot on Valdez-Scantling with the Chiefs because he's supposed to be that guy. And every time Mahomes threw to Valdez-Scantling, it seemed like he was blanketed, not open. They just weren't on the same page yet. We don't have that body of work from Gage on the Bucks, from Brady yet. I know we're looking at him, but we don't have that body of work yet. It's a risk. Who else do you have? I got Gage on the bench right now. I got Gage on the bench right now in the league where I got Diggs, T. Higgins, and Gage is on the bench. I got Julio on my flex because Godwin is out. So I actually went and got Gage now. So I got to deal with the same dilemma. Do I start Gage? Let me check him now. See what we got on Gage. That sucks. I don't think I'm going to start Gage. To be quite honest with you, I don't think I'm going to go with Gage. I got Woods and Treylon Burks waiting tomorrow night. I don't know about them either. I got problems early. I mean, sometimes shit happens. I got some injury issues and problems early. I got AJ Dillon in one of my flexes. Guys, if you're not, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe too. Like, subscribe, share. Guys, if you have AJ Dillon on the Packers, he might be becoming the number one running back. He was like, if you ever saw his college highlights, he's like the fucking all-time leading rusher ever at Boston College, where he's from. He out-carried Aaron Jones last year, but nobody realized it. He out-carried him. And this year he's been out-carrying him, and it looks like he's the better running back. And he can catch balls now. So, AJ Dillon might be taking over. T. Rich, Trey Lance, or Kyler Murray. It's like two guys in the same boat. Trey Lance, no experience. Didn't look great. Murray, well, now you got to go down to matchups. Are the Cardinals a dog today or a favorite? Where are the Cardinals? They must be a dog because I don't see them on the side of the favorites. Yeah, the Raiders are a 5-point favorite over the Cardinals. However, the Raiders will be flying around. I would go with Kyler Murray. Arizona's under a roof. I don't know why they need a roof in Arizona, but Arizona's in a roof, and Vegas is beautiful. The weather, and the way they play the game, I'd go with Kyler Murray. Definitely. Trey Lance is going to be in a weather game. Bad weather. Again, they just said. I don't know why. It's been raining every day. There's a couple rain games. I got to follow them. Got to follow the weather. The temperature over here, though, is going to be beautiful at MetLife. Saquon Barkley, baby. Saquon. You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you an outside-of-the-box shot. A shot. If you're totally fucked on one of your teams somewhere, I'll rent the guy for a day that nobody's got because he gets hurt all the time, but I could see him easily having a huge game today, Sterling Shepard. If you need to rent the guy for a game, or if you're playing a weekly fantasy and you want a guy for dirt cheap, and then you take like Justin Jefferson, like the other best receiver in the league, or whoever you want, like I would take a shot on Sterling Shepard today in like where you pick for each league for the week. Shit. Ooh, good question. Good. Oh, silent. Mel, you're playing me, man. Oh wait, Joe Burrow over under 17. 17 what? Completions? That's tough. I thought you couldn't bet in Florida. Oh man. Hey, what the hell did I do with my here? So I'll tell you what I do like. Going back to that New England game, I like Mac Jones completing 20 balls with all his blitzes coming. Hey, Petey, I love Rex Burkhead this year. Rex Burkhead, every man is different. He looks like he's in the prime of his life right now. I know he's 32. It looks to me like Rex Burkhead is as together, mind, body, everything. He looked great. He got the majority of the workload. He's so smart from all those years in New England and being a veteran already. He probably knows everything like the back of his hand. He's probably the most reliable back. Coaches trust him. They looked decent last week. OJ Howard had a little comeback from the dead performance. I like Burkhead. I like Burkhead. I like Burkhead. I'm not sold on James Robinson myself yet, but I like Burkhead. If you asked me who's going to put up more points today, gun to my head, I would go Burkhead. Guys, neighborhood picks, like and subscribe. Get in here, share it with your friends, like and subscribe. Let them know we're going. We got the weather, we got all this bullshit going. We're covering every little thing. But yeah, Burkhead looks like he's got the majority of the responsibilities in the backfield early. So for today, week 2, yeah, I think Burkhead would be a solid guy to have in there. He's got a high floor. But at least he's going to give you his 12. Who we got here? Oh, Joe under 17. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. I didn't see you there. Cooper or DJ Chark? Damn, that's tough. You know what? Amari Cooper to me has always been a phony. I never liked him. And I know you could say, how could you say that? You could dispute it with numbers. I know that. I hate Amari Cooper. Now he's on Cleveland. They're playing the Jets. Look how ugly that game is already. Cleveland and the Jets. We're gonna have the Jets on because we all get the red zone, but since the Jets are a local team, we can actually see Cleveland, and you're gonna see that ugly game. You're gonna be like, why did I waste a slot on a guy playing in this game? Sometimes you gotta look at the game and be like, ugh. It's true. It's true, right? Think about it. Chase Edmonds or Cordell Patterson. You know what? I have Chase Edmonds in my league with Silent Mel and my defending champ league, and I'm starting him in my flex, but I don't trust him that much yet. If I were going today and I had both of them and I had a flex, I would start Cordell. I never saw a guy in my life, guys. Neighborhood picks, like and subscribe, share. I never saw a guy in my life spend 9 years in the NFL and then in his 10th year become the ultimate weapon like Cordell Patterson did last year. And I know he didn't come back from injury or anything. He should have been the comeback player of the year last year. I've never seen, I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 next month. I've never seen a guy spend 8, 9 years in the league and then become a star in his 10th year. Like that was impressive how they're using him, everything. So I would keep riding the Cordell Patterson train. Mama Nooch is in a league and she drafted him. She's got Saquon and Cordell Patterson in her backfield. Oh, with Lamar Jackson. Oh, my mom drafted a good team with Diggs and Higgins. Higgins and Diggs. My mother's got a hell of a team. We had her in a league 10 years ago. Somebody dropped out and she wanted to come in because she follows. So we did. It happened again this year. She came in. Powerhouse Mama back after a 10-year hiatus. Mom, shout out to you, Mom, if you see this. Fantasy points. Joe Burrow, 17. Well, your league, Mel's low scoring, bro. Your league is the lowest scoring standardist. A lot of these other guys got a little juice going on their points. I wouldn't go over anything with Joe Burrow because, first of all, think about this, Carmelo. Everybody had Pittsburgh and Cincinnati worlds apart last week. Cincinnati was 10-7 last year. Pittsburgh was 9-7-1 last year. You had the run to the Super Bowl. Everybody forgets. The sack problem didn't go away. He got to the Super Bowl despite getting sacked 9 times last year. He got sacked 7 times last week. Stay away from Joe Burrow with fantasy points and shit. And Mel, if you're asking him who to start against me, fuck you. I love you, buddy. Here we go. T-Rich, Bucks D or Bengals D? Man, no running backs, one-dimensional. I don't see a lot coming from the Saints. What are they just going to – they're going to become the Drew Brees Saints because they're the Saints? And because you can't bring the 4 wins with you into today's game. I know they're 4-0 in the regular season. I like Tampa. Yeah, I would go with Tampa's D. I would go with the Bucks D today, running wild. They got some great players. Gabe, what's up, buddy? Oh my God, Gabe, you just highlighted my point of the year in the early fantasy. In the early NFL season so far. Let me tell you a little story. All right, Gabe, ready? I got a $147 voucher that's just chilling in the drawer. I got to go to the Meadowlands, MetLife, cash it in at the Victory Lounge. I got to do a couple things tomorrow. Got to go up to my building later on in the afternoon after work, and then I'm stopping at MetLife. I like the Vikings as an underdog. They're an underdog tomorrow to Philly. The game's in Philly, I know. The Vikings are like a plus 120. I'm thinking about just giving the girl my $147 ticket, sliding it, and saying, "Here you go, honey. I'll be back for my 420 in a couple days." Like I was gonna take $100, put the 47 on Minnesota. Underdog still could collect over 100. Might still do that because I don't get crazy, but I love Minnesota. Forget the 2.5. Oh, I don't want to tell you that. I love the plus the 2.5. If you're gonna bet it with the spread, definitely take it. But I like them to win the game. I love the new offense. It's not a new offense. It's the good offense they already had, and then now they added on with that coach that was with McVay, Buffalo, and all these, like, they got a great offensive minded coach, and it looks like Kirk Cousins was playing like MVP football last week with Justin Jefferson. Like, oh man, Minnesota looks like they could be tough. I would put a few shackles on them right now to win the Super Bowl, just in case they get like really good. Who do we got here? Where are we? Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. We're getting ready for the whole Sunday. We're doing injuries, weather, games, spreads. Ask me who you like in the games. We got a lot of good ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Gabe, I love the Vikings, man. I love the Vikings. Hey, what's up, James? Start Ingram. I was telling a few people earlier in the room, he's not going to get 7 years younger just because he's starting today. I don't love Ingram. Where is he really going? For 50 tops? You're not going to get a high ceiling with Ingram. Drake, same situation. Campbell or Hunt? Kareem Hunt, most talented guy, had a promising week last week, and he had a good fantasy week with his running back mate Nick Chubb having a monster day. Last year, I happened to have Chubb and Hunt, and when they were healthy, I played them at the same time in this league that I won. I know it's supposed to be against the stats, but I'm doing that this year with Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. Hopefully, it works again. But I like Kareem Hunt a lot. Nick Chubb had 144 yards last week, and Hunt still had a good game. That's a good sign. Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback until Watson comes back. They're going to keep running the ball. The Jets are not known as a strong team. Flacco's not athletic. He's the backup quarterback's playing for the Jets. They're going to run that rock. You're going to see a heavy dose of Hunt and Chubb. So I would go with Kareem Hunt for sure. Like and subscribe. Definitely Kareem Hunt out of those guys. He's the most talented best back. Already starting Chubb. I didn't even read that. I love that. I love that. Love it. You're doing what I did last year. Excellent. Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share it. We always have great dialogue when our live streams. I do shows and like all clips, takes what I think. I'm happy to have new people on Zoom with me during the week. If you guys have thoughts and things, I like dialogue. I like long form also, podcast type ways. So we're going to be talking about that more and more. But I have a lot of fun these live streams and anything interactive. James, good luck today, man. Thank you. Okay, Riblet. Antonio Gibson or Swift. Man, you know what? Swift is such a good back. He's really, really good. He's the better back. How healthy is he? T. Rich, how healthy is Swift today? Because I know you have him. I'm worried a little bit about his health. That's why we're going over the injuries. I'm looking. I got the iPad. I got everything going. It's all about Swift's health. If Swift is 100% healthy, I'd go with Swift, but he's not healthy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting word that he'll be out there, but he's banged up. You always got to worry about a guy like that. Gibson, no slouch. There was only 7 1,000 running backs in the NFL last year. Gibson was one of them. So don't be embarrassed to start Gibson. So if there's a health issue, go with the healthy running back. So I would go with Gibson. After thinking about it, go with Gibson. Yes. Guys, Neighborhood Picks, like and subscribe, share, get your friends in here. Let's get going. I love doing this shit. Let's have some fun. Richard, what's up, Richard? PPR, Cooper with Brissett. I'm not a big Cooper fan. I could see Peoples-Jones taking over. I could see Peoples-Jones or Dotson or Hawk. Thanks. That's tough, man. That's tough. Although I could see them beating the Jets today, and I liked Brissett last week. And if you have to respect Chubb and Hunt, The run will open up the pass like old fashioned. Nowadays teams come out slinging. I think the Browns are gonna pound that rock, and you might get 5 or 6 for 70 with Cooper. You could, because I don't like the Dots and Hawk really. I think then you got to go with Cooper with Brissett. Yeah, I would go with him. Hey, Riblet. Wentz or Carr? Oh man, Wentz looked good last week, but I personally don't like him. I mean, I never saw a guy fucking sprain both of his ankles on one play in my life. Like I saw in the injury report last year, Carson Wentz doubtful ankles. It left the interceptions. If you start Wentz and Carr throws for like 350 today, you'll regret it. If you start Carr and he has like a pedestrian day, you can live with it because he had fucking 5,000 yards last year. Kabish? So I'd go with Carr. I got Herbert in 2 of my leagues, right? I got Carr especially a little early to make sure I had a quality backup in case anything happened to Herbert. Now he's got a cracked rib. I'm happy to start Carr next week if there's any doubt because I love Carr. So yeah, all the weapons, got to go with Carr. Got to go with Carr. Got to. Guys, like and subscribe. We're doing everything pregame. We're finding out the injuries. We're going over the spreads. Seeing if anything changes. I like Jacoby Myers. I like Jacoby Myers over 3.5 catches today, and I like Hunter Henry over 2.5 catches. The Blitzburg Steelers are going to blitz. You're going to see Hunter Henry's going to catch 3 balls maybe in the first quarter. I love the overs on those Steelers receivers. And I like the Giants to beat Carolina. Why is that? The line keep all the money is going on Carolina. All the money. Neighborhood picks, guys. Like, subscribe, share. The Giants started out at minus 130 a couple days ago. Then they went down. Then a half an hour ago, the Giants were minus 110. Carolina was minus 110. Now the Giants are minus 104. Carolina's minus 116. The Giants just became the underdog at home. The Giants are a home dog. Oh my God, I'm a Giants fan. I have to take them now alone. I gotta take the Giants. Baker, mistake-prone Mayfield, Mr. Mistake. Well, you got 2 mistake-prone guys, but one just came off surgeries and shit. When you're coming off that, it's a little different. And he's fucking 5'2", and he's got a 20-inch vertical. At least Daniel Jones is an athlete. Seriously. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like Swift hurt, man, but Hines is not the starter. So in your case, I might go with Swift and hope that he's all right for the day because you never know how hurt these guys are. That's what makes it so tough. Neighborhood picks, guys. Like, subscribe. We live stream every Sunday morning. Go over all this shit. Let me get in the stats category here in the fantasy league. I like Swift as a player. He's a great fucking player. So if he's good enough to play, see, you could be injured or hurt. If he's hurt, but he's going, and it's not is it a hamstring? A hamstring, there's always a possibility of you tweak your hamstring once, and it could be in warm-ups. You're done. There's no getting it back for that day. You got to go back to 2-3 weeks. So that's tough. Here we go. 49ers are packed. Man, Packers are playing the Bears tonight. 49ers, they haven't showed me enough yet, man. Like, I know that the Seahawks, you know what? 49ers are laying 9, 8.5. I like the Seahawks plus that. Give me those 9 points. 49ers haven't earned anything yet. Geno looked really good last week. Denver's supposed to be a good defense. Even DK looked pretty good. Everybody was really worried about DK. Everybody was worried about DK. He looked pretty good. I wouldn't mess with 49ers just yet. They got to get their team together, and before I would go with the Pack. I know the Pack do too, but doesn't Roger? Who would you have more faith in's team? Because you can't just look at the defense because it's still all the variables in the game determine how it comes out for your side. Rodgers, the offense, 2 good backs in Green Bay. They're gonna control the game more, play good defense versus the Bears, right? 49ers. Lance, we don't know if he could keep the shit going. They could be on defense all day. So I would go with Green Bay. Guys, we got neighborhood picks here. Like, subscribe, get in the room, share with your friends. We're going over all the injury reports. Paris Campbell is going through the roof as far as pickups. Paris Campbell, everybody's going to live and die with him. He's today's Gerald Everett. Thursday night, everybody and their sister picked up Gerald Everett. And he was the hero in fantasy because he put up a good line for anybody who grabbed him. But he was the dog of the game by getting tired, gassing out, being out of shape, and running that shit route that got intercepted and looked like it was Herbert's fault. That was terrible. How can you be a pro athlete and not be in shape? All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going slow here because I'm having fun with the dialogue, just talking about everything, seeing things, talking about it, going back and forth. Hope you guys enjoy being in here and shooting the shit with me. I really enjoy this part of the Sunday. Neighborhood picks here. Like and subscribe. We always have fun in here. Officially active. Let's read this real quick. DeAndre Swift is active. Mike Evans is active with the cap. Jameis Winston's active. That's another reason you stay away from the Saints. Jameis Winston's a little banged up. Leonard Fournette is active, but he ran for 160 last week. Leonard's a guy that they pace, they keep him healthy all week, but I don't think he's hurt. Gage active. Officially inactive. Julio Jones inactive. Kamara inactive. That's huge. J.K. Dobbins inactive. Wow, that's Field Yates just a little while ago. So these guys are inactive today. We have to take that into account. Okay, Gage is active. Hamstring. A hamstring is tough. I'd be careful with Gage. I don't like hamstring guys. I would rather rent Sterling Shepard for the day, who's probably on everybody's waiver wire, than play like a Russell Gage with a hammy or somebody. Rent the guy for a day. Don't worry about that. Half the year is the waiver wire and all that shit. I just picked up Curtis Samuel. I didn't even know I wanted him. Nobody even drafted him. Like, I had to. Godwin went down. Lazard, not sure what the hell's going on. I looked. I saw them using Curtis Samuel a lot like Deebo Samuel. I grabbed him. He's in my flex. In an hour, he's in my flex. So we gotta be on the fly together and see how the season grows, because the draft is the most fun part. But that's only like half the year. And then the other half of the year is definitely keeping a pulse on the season. Not just what guy has 8 million yards on a Sunday. Everybody wants a Monday. Seeing like with me right now, I have Treylon Burks and Robert Woods both on my bench in one of the leagues. I'm just watching. I need a 4 to 6 week sample size. And then I want to see who emerges. And if one does, I got a home run. But I got to be patient. All right, here we go. Hey, neighborhood pick here, guys. Like, subscribe. Let's get going on this. I got a lot to see with injuries and everything, too. We got to really – I don't like that Cowboy game. I got Tony Pollard on my bench already. I drafted Tony Pollard in like 3 out of my 4 leagues this year, like expecting him to like pick up and take off, and he's just not doing it. Richard, Higbee or London? I would go towards London. They're good. You know what? They might cover. They're another 9-point dog, Atlanta. They're another 9-point dog. Like, Mariota's not bad. Cordell Patterson, the ultimate weapon. Pitts, London. I would take a shot with him today. And I like Atlanta plus the points also. How much are the Falcons getting today? 10. 10 to the Rams, who didn't prove anything this year yet. They lost. They're 0-1. I didn't see shit. And we know that Stafford's got a banged up elbow. The only thing that came out that looked like last year was Cooper Kupp. That's the only thing I saw of the Rams. Give me Atlanta with the 10 today. Yeah, give me the 10. You have to earn the right to lay these kind of points. Every week, the underdogs fuck up everybody's bets. Last week, I didn't know who to bet. I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go with all the dogs at 1 o'clock. I took all the points every game, and I won. I won more than I lost. So these teams laying 10, these fucking shit teams, like the Rams didn't do nothing yet to lay 10. The 49ers have done nothing yet to lay 9. Give me the points in all these games. Guys, like and subscribe too. If you pop in the room, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're in here all year. Football is like really our thing. We every day, ideas, content. Every time we got segments. Worried, not worried. We highlight the points of the week. Who's hurt? Who's not? What teams are on the up and up? What players are on the up and up? What player props we like? What bets we like? Fantasy. What do we do with this guy? Like, I just picked up Jacoby Myers in one of my leagues because I was saying this morning when we first came on, I said that dude out of a team, New England, who doesn't have anything consistent fantasy ever. He's been the only consistent dude on the team in his 2+ seasons. His first year, he was 5 for 56 every fucking second, every day. Last year, same thing. He's like, "Hi, I'm 5 for 56. Nice to meet you." Like, he's 3.5 today. Jacoby Myers is catching more than that today. Like, I took Jacoby Myers because I started with a nice 25 burger with Justin Herbert. Mike Williams in my league gave me another 20. I started off nice. I got the lead. I'm going Jacoby Myers as a band-aid until my other receivers get healthy because his floor is so high. He's gonna get you 5 for 56, and if he gets in the end zone, you're sitting at 18. So, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe too. Like and sub for sure. This is a good week. I like how the season's starting to get an identity, so we can actually have real opinions based off data and our eyeballs and our opinions together. What do you guys think? What's going on with you? What's your highlights that you're looking at? Hey Steven, how you doing? Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Terry McLaurin, who I really like, or Jerry Judy. Well, I don't think Russ is gonna be a total aerial assault against the Texans. However, the Texans are not supposed to be good. I think they're going to go Gordon and Williams heavy run game, get back to winning football, pound the rock. Judy, I like. He had a big play last week. I like him. I don't love him. So McLaurin, I think, is a little bit better of a football player right now. I'd probably take the shot on Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's a nice player, and I don't see Russ cooking all it. Like, they got Houston. They're a shit team. Javonte Williams led the world in yards after contact the last 2 years, college and pros. Melvin Gordon looked like a really fresh 29-year-old running back that's supposed to be old in these days, like in the NFL as a running back. He looked really fresh. I think a little less Russ cooking, a little more carries. They should have 38 carries between the two of those guys this week against Houston. So if that might answer something. Nobody's mentioned one thing about Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. Why doesn't anybody start both of them? I think those two are strong running backs. Javonte, you're just not going to be able to stop him. Like, however, as long as he gets decent chances, you're not going to stop his yards. And Melvin Gordon, if they give him the rock 12 times or more like they did last week, I love it. Love it. Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe to the channel. Cincy, 7-point favorite over Dallas. The Bengals didn't fix their problems. Joe Burrow got sacked 7 times last week. 7 times. They didn't fix it. I know you got the backup, but is 7? I don't know. What are we doing here? Russell Wilson's their Cousins? Easy. Easy. That's easy. Kirk Cousins all day. I love the Vikings tomorrow. They got the new offense genius in there. Their coach coming from Buffalo and working with McVay. They got Justin Jefferson looking like fucking Cooper Kupp last year, or looking like himself, but even better now. He's just getting better and better. You got speed. You got Thielen, old man on the other side. You got Dalvin Cook. Cousins. And that offense keeps going the way it looked in the beginning. That I'd put $5 on him to be the MVP. I'd give you like a G. Hey guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're talking about everything from bets, mostly start and sit in fantasy, and everything we think of in the NFL. I loved Metcalf last week. You know what? I love Metcalf. Like, everybody was worried about him. Nobody drafted him, but you know what happened? He looked like he was like heavily involved last week. I don't know what his exact stat line was because I don't have him on my team. It just didn't come my way. I didn't get him this year. I had him last year, but I think he'll be fine. And he's definitely, like, think about this: who's the better football player? I think you have to start DK. I think you got to start DK. Got to start DK. No, go with DK, Noah, because DJ Chark, we like him, but we don't love him. We know who DK Metcalf is. You know who you're putting in that starting lot in that spot when you start DK. Geno Smith looked good last week. He looked good. We gotta call a spade a spade. I liked Geno last week. So I like the Giants defense this week in fantasy. I like the Giants defense. Baker Mayfield is turnover prone. Turnover prone. Giants look like a new team. This coach might be a good coach. We got to think ahead. we got to be forward thinking before the lines screw you. Like how when the Yankees won all year, then you're laying 2-1 every night and they're losing. You're getting killed for the whole month of August. That's another story. What are you doing? Guys, this is Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. Share with everybody. This is a tough day, man. This is a tough day. We got Lamar in Miami. I love that matchup as a football fan. I fucking love that matchup. I think Lamar's gonna ball out again, and I think I like Baltimore to beat Miami today. I know Miami looked good last week, but I like Baltimore. My picks of the day is Tampa Bay. That line's way too low, and everybody, the Saints are banged up too. That's why you try to stay away from the Saints if you can. Who else do we have? Hey, what's up, Chase? Oh, thank you, Chase. I appreciate it. Shepard, Burkhead, Sterling Shepard, I take it, Burkhead or Dotson. Well, yeah, you know what's funny? I was just saying how much I love how much responsibility Rex Burkhead has in the backfield right now. Right now. I know they're trying to push a kid in there. Right now, Rex Burkhead looks like a 32-year-old veteran in his prime that knows the offense better than all the other running backs in the running back room, that has the most responsibility, that's the best on the blitz pickup, that they got as their guy. So I don't think you can go wrong with Rex Burkhead in a flex, right? Okay, but stay with me. I got to find your comment again. Okay, so Burkhead, you really can't go wrong. I wouldn't go with Dotson personally today. Not sold on him yet. Shepard would be a good guy to rent for a day. I was looking at him on everybody's waiver wire. He's a great guy to rent for the day, but we don't really know which way the Giants are going. You got Wan'Dale Robinson. Kadarius Toney only played 7 snaps last week. That's a head scratcher. Too much that we don't know yet. So I think you go with Rex. You go Rex Burkhead, and you got a high floor. He's getting carries. He's got a lot of responsibility, check downs, all that shit. He can do everything. He's versatile. So you go with Rex Burkhead. I would definitely go with that. Noah. Oh, anytime, Noah. Yeah, man, it's hard. That's why I always get off a little early because I got my roster. Like, I got to get on. I got to take fucking Julio Jones out. I got to see if I want to go Robert Woods or Treylon Burks, or do I go rent the guy for a day like Sterling Shepard? Like, I don't know. Like, this is a question I have to myself. Guys, Neighborhood Picks, like and subscribe. I got to ask myself. I got a couple guys injured, Godwin, a few others, not to mention, right? Julio in my last flex out. I got Robert Woods, who I didn't like last week. Treylon Burks, who didn't emerge yet. Do I take a Titan tomorrow night, or do I go rent Sterling Shepard in 15 minutes and for the day, because he is probably like the number one right now, and he's a deep threat still, and he's injury prone, but he had a big week last week. He had 19 fantasy points. So these are the questions that are hard, especially in the beginning of the year, because we're looking at 1 week. Like, look at Mike Williams in week 1. They threw it to him twice. The Chargers, Mike Williams, 13 yards. Guy was 6 catches for 113 and a touchdown last week. It's hard to when the team has a stinker for 1 week. It's so hard. You gotta let it like marinate. We gotta really pay attention these first 4 to 6 weeks, because that's when you come across, okay, is this guy worth staying on my team, or do I have to cut his ass? And should I get going a little bit more on the waiver wire? And that's a big question for everybody, because there's guys out there that you're going to discover. So you got to know, you got to have a couple guys on your team that are like at least one revolving door. Like, all right, this guy, I don't give a shit if I got to drop him next week. You always have to have your options open. T. Higgins, baby. I got the T. Higgins jersey on. It's one of my favorite players. I think he could be an anytime touchdown scorer today. Me and my producer, we love that one, right? T. Rich, we like the T. Higgins anytime touchdown scorer today, and possibly a big day from T. It's we know Jamar Chase is the number one, but T. Higgins, every time there's a little bit of a slow game, he has a big one. It's how it went like that all season last year. So we like T. Higgins today to have a big game, 7 for 100 plus. possibly a touchdown or two. I really like T. Higgins. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, man. Hey, let's go, Rex. Let's go, Burkhead. Like and subscribe to the channel. We still got a little bit of time before the injuries and updates, but I really like Jacoby today. I like some Patriot players. I like the Bucks team. I like the Giants team today. I like Minnesota tomorrow. I would stay away from Saints guys today. I just have a bad feeling that they're not going to be able to get anything going. That game might be an under unless Tampa Bay can't be stopped. I don't see Tampa Bay losing today. And they know they're 0-4. Playoff Lenny's going today. Playoff Lenny's going to get that rock. Guys, it's Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you like and subscribe. We do the live sits every Sunday. Every Sunday. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, here's an injury report. This is why we don't like the Saints today. Quarterback Jameis Winston is playing today with 4 fractures in his back. Now, you get those little micro fractures in your back. I've heard about that still. Fractures in your back. And he's in a lot of pain. Oh, God. There's no risk of further damage, and he's wearing pads. Okay. Forget him. And if we got any common sense about us, Evans, Fournette, Brady, Gage is a go. The defense is there. Who's out? Kamara's out. Just Kamara alone being out. Big. That's big. And now you got Jameis, bad ribs. I really like Tampa Bay today. That's the one we're going to hammer home on the FanDuel. We're going to hammer home the Tampa Bay. The Giants went from a 2-point favorite. I bet you they're underdog now. Wow. Neighborhood Picks, guys. With Neighborhood Picks here, like and subscribe. We got the live start sits every Sunday, but we always have content. There's so much shit that I look forward to. I just can't wait for Sundays and doing the pieces during the week, the pick'ems and there's so much going on that you need every day of the week to get everything in with the start sits on Sunday mornings, the picks during the week, who we like as far as player props, Friday or Saturday, analysis on things we saw Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday. Like there's so many different angles to cover. We have to go every day. So if you like the channel, subscribe, hit that like button so we can keep doing this all the time. Oh, that's funny. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. You know what? I have super band-aids and problems in my fantasy leagues right now. I'm 0-1 in 2 of them, and I'm 1-0 in the other one. I got Julio in one of my flexes. I got guys that have not proven themselves at all with Robert Woods and Treylon Burks in my flex. I got to do some things here. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I wish everybody luck today. This is Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe. I was going to go off 12:30, but I need 10 extra minutes today to get my own fantasy teams right. I wish everybody the best of luck today. Don't forget to take Jacoby Myers over 3.5 catches. Don't forget to take Hunter Henry over 2.5 catches. Don't forget to take the Bucks, the Giants, Colts, T-Rich, Colts. All right. So, boys, I will see you later. Like, subscribe, tell a friend.